Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again. He won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares. 'Cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. Feeling Christmas all around, and I'm trying to play it cool, but it's hard to focus when I see him walking across the room. Let it snow is blasting loud, and I won't get in the mood. I'm avoiding every mistletoe until I know it's true love that he thinks of. So next Christmas, I'm not all alone, boy. Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again. He won't be here next year. Santa, tell me.
I'm Ryan Priest, and you're watching Under the Lights Racing.
Good evening and welcome in to Under the Lights Racing Truck Series. I'm your man on the mic, UTLR Storm, and in the booth tonight I've got my best friend, Flash Champs, in the booth for what is to be a exciting and really, truly astonishing race tonight here at the Chicagoland Speedway, a track that is notorious for some great racing, but is no longer on the NASCAR schedule in real life, but it is on the UTLR schedule, and we're very excited to be racing here at what we call the UTLR star-studded track. Flash, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Happy to be back up here with you. It's been a little while since I was up here. We took a couple of weeks. We got back in the truck a couple of weeks. But happy to be back up here with you. Excited for this race at Virtual Chicagoland.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a great race. It's also kind of a heartfelt race. All in all, we started the season here at Chicagoland with the Cup Series Clash, and Jack Boy came out our Cup Series Clash winner. And now here we are in the Truck Series with a unique package tonight. It is a high draft package. I believe it is ×3, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check here. Yes, it is ×3. So, ×3 wear with the high draft. It's going to be one amazing show. We already got INF out in the chat room saying, I'm going to challenge Kenny to a wipeout obstacle course race for the chance to pay Dude Chef's 6-figure salary. Already in the chat. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
INF already knows about it. I love it. And we don't even have to. I know Dude Chef has already been talking, so that's amazing. If you're watching and you're not a UTLR driver, there's just a lot of drama spilling over about a driver change, and it's the best thing ever, if you ask me. I'm gonna be real. It's probably the best thing ever. But again, we have a truck race with the ×3 draft. It's gonna be 150 laps around this unique track. Flash, what makes this track so unique to you?
You know, honestly, it's the curve down the backstretch. You know, it's got that's not like a typical mile and a half. You know, how mile and a half, most mile and a half, so the backstretch is stretched straight, obviously. But here it's like kind of curved a little, and it provides a unique challenge for everyone coming off of 2, going through it, and going into 3.
Yeah, no, and that's one of, I think, the two biggest things that is the challenge of this track. One, you just spoke about, that backstretch. If you don't know, that backstretch is curved. It is a curved backstretch. It's not straight whatsoever. You are slightly turning that wheel or that controller to the left in the entire time. And also, off of the exit of turn 2, coming onto the backstretch, man, that sucker comes up and that wall comes in and it gets narrow off the exit of 2. Let me tell you, We've seen people in practice hit it and bounce off of it, come off two, thinking they can carry all that momentum like you can at a standard 1.5 mile track, like you normally can. But because this is a curved backstretch, that that outside wall comes at you, and it comes at you in a hurry because the track narrows up on the exit of turn two, and you have that feature going down the back straightaway, and then you have to enter a different direction. Like you're not able to enter it as you normally do into turn three. But Flash, I've seen it in qualifying, I've seen it in practice, I've seen it everywhere except for tonight, which I believe we will see, and that is that second challenge, pit road. Pit road is
Oh yeah,
very, very challenging. I've seen people overshoot it constantly trying to get down to pit road speed, and it's going to be a nightmare watching these drivers get onto that pit road because of the banking, of the difference banking, getting onto the apron and then getting down to pit road speed because the pit road commitment line is not too far from the apron of that racetrack.
yeah. This pit road, the entrance is very similar to Vegas, as you pointed out. It's got that curve coming off the bar onto the banking. So it's going to be very interesting. Who can avoid speeding penalties? That's going to be the number one thing for a lot of these drivers is who can avoid the speeding penalties, who can get on pit road cleanly, and who can get off that curve off of four onto the exit onto the entrance cleanly.
Right on, and I love it because I've actually just put in the group in the chat room. Said funny, they are just talking about pit road entry in the meeting right now. So perfect timed. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, we're gonna go over the lineup real quick because there's been a slight change in the lineup from this morning. We had one driver dip out. It was a 21 truck field. Now it's down to 20, and the one driver that dipped out was actually the pole sitter, who was a sub for another driver. So I would be pissed if I was this driver. You asked for a driver to sub for you, and then even the sub driver came and show up. It's good. It's for good reason, from what I was told. But nonetheless, 150 laps right here in the heart town of Joliet, Illinois. We have Mr. Weist starting on the pole after Edge failed to make it to the he failed to make the show after having to drop out last minute. Rod God, well, damn. um, so Mr. Weist is on the pole in the number 40 truck. Second place is Mr. Dude Chef in the 99 truck, who's part of the ongoing drama today. We have third place Mr. McNeil. We have INF in the fourth place position. We have Clater starting in P5. In sixth place, we have Mr. Cody Bonner, Go Dogs, in the 23 truck. In seventh place is Mr. Dusty Stud. Starting in eighth is One Bad. Starting ninth is Meso in the number 88. Starting 10th is Mr. High Road. Starting 11th is the old Drake, who's been on a solid run the last few weeks. So I'm interested to see what Drake does here tonight. Starting 13th is the number 21 of LRS. And then starting 13th is the 00 of Knockdown. Starting 14th, before he leaves off to Italy for the New Year's, it is Mr. SP in the number 2 truck tonight. Starting 15th is R. Denny. Starting 16th is Mr. Low Broke or Outlaw on track. Starting 17th is Yeti. Starting 18th in the number 34 is Toby Welsh on his return back after a few weeks off. Starting in 19th, taking a D&Q is Mr. Jack Boy from the rear. And then starting 20th in the last place is Peyton in the number 17 truck. Now, going over to that lineup, we were just talking about how Chicagoland is a star-studded track because UTLR just is known for great racing, great finishes, just overall amazing shows that we put on here at this track. Well, Flash, we talked about before we went live, and there's a lot to happen tonight with this possibly being the last Truck Series sanctioned race on Heat 5 here in UTLR because of the whole server possible shutdown going on. So if that happens, this very well could be the last race ever on Heat 5 tonight.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of the elephant in the room. You don't want to talk about it, but we have to talk about it. Um, the I'm sure a lot of people, the realization is gonna come to a lot of guys after tonight's race and after tomorrow and Thursday's race as well. That this might very well be the last sanctioned UTLR race that we have. So I'm very interested to see who can make an impact potentially, and who can show that they're stars on this potentially the last race. I don't want to say that it's the actual last race yet.
Yes, indeed, and we are ready to go trackside for the Command of Fire Engines. So let's get to it. We'll go trackside to get tonight's show underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The race starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Alrighty, here we are at the Chicagoland Speedway, ready to take aim, and we were just talking about this could be the last race ever. We started with Chicagoland this season, and if it is the last race ever on this game, what place better than Chicagoland? If you've been in UTLR, you know the respect and the impact this racetrack has to us. It's just that kind of track. It's been a star campaign track. We're ready to take the green flag. Flash one, maybe last time. Here we come for the Truck Series. Green flag is underway here from the Chicagoland Speedway.
Yeah, even off the start, got a couple of guys peeking out of one and through 1 and 2, but still double file all throughout. Got a lot of good battles throughout. You can see that bottom. That bottom is where you want to be in the beginning, I would think. The top side. Alex, this is kind of, as you know very well know, this is just one big super speedway. And if you're side by side with each other for too long, those front three that are going to line even are going to break away from the rest of the field.
Oh yeah, and that's what I love about this track and the drivers love. It's just, it's kind of a mini super speedway. It's kind of like Atlanta, but not quite in real life. But yes, this high draft will be a big factor here tonight. It could utilize this outside groove, because also a cool thing about Chicagoland is it is a multi-groove racetrack on this game. You can use all the lanes. As we see your onboard Jack Boy here riding in the back. He's already moving his way up towards the front. And we have 35 laps in this first stage, 32 laps to go already. And again, we are on the ×3 package, so tires are we wearing out just a little bit more than what they're used to.
Yeah, we saw some contact as we were scrolling throughout the field, but we'll see McNeil running away from these guys, side by side a little bit from second on back. They need to even out so McNeil doesn't get too far ahead from them.
Yeah, and McNeil also the pole sitter for the Cup Series race tomorrow night here at Chicagoland, and you will be able to catch coverage of that with this possibly being the last series of events here on this game. We are sure to have a broadcaster this week. We have Ducky on board with us this week for broadcasting, who just recently got out of the hospital, so prayers to him. He will be in the booth covering the Cup race tomorrow night, and you'll see me and LRS back in Xfinity on Thursday night. But man, what a race so far. McNeil pulling away on board Dude Chef, trying to battle in the 88 of Mesa, his teammate.
Yeah, those Thor Sport trucks, they're all strong always. Oh, I was just seeing a little.
Oh, we got wreck in the back.
Yeah, I see that wreck.
Four trucks around. We got one around.
Got a first view from McNeil. saw that wreck happen, and from McNeil watching the from behind him, looked like a few trucks made contact in the backstretch.
Yeah, Outlaw,
Just had it.
and crazy enough, LRS and Flash. Go look at LRS's truck. You were
Oh
here.
yeah,
You were
yeah,
here. You know what I'm about to say.
yeah.
This, all right. This is awesome. This is kind of LRS is trying to be emotional. This I can tell. He talked about it before race. Guys, this was LRS's first career win in this league. Came back in season 3 of the Truck Series at Chicagoland, and he was so insanely excited. He couldn't believe that he actually won in this league. He's like, "Oh my God, I'm never going to win in this league. I've got such a great group of guys." Now he's the senior vice president of this league alongside myself. This was the exact scheme that he ran, and I loved it. He was back in the 2 truck, and now SP driving the 2, and you have LRS in the 21 this season. So that's awesome. That's truly awesome.
Yeah, I know a couple of guys in the Spire Motor Club camp are doing that. They're doing the tonight. They're doing the throwbacks to the first win. Tomorrow they have plans to do extravagant schemes. I won't reveal what those schemes are just yet. And then Thursday they're doing the extravagant schemes once again. And once again, I will not reveal what said schemes will be just yet. But
So you said tonight is the first win scheme. Well, yeah.
yes,
Okay, so SP. Let's go look at him. Okay. I'm trying to remember where this was at. I want to say he won at Talladega. I think. I'm not 100%. He's going to hate me whenever he watches this back, and I can't remember where his first win was. But again, I've got like 50 drivers to take care of, so I don't remember first wins that well. Clater with the solid black 33. No surprise. So, kind of an SP strategy here under the first caution break. We have one bad said, you know what, my tires are fine. Probably a 2-tire stop, most likely in the 68 truck, as he's going to be our leader here.
that's a one bad MO right there. Early caution, tires are still relatively fresh. You know he's gonna take 2 tires and try and make it work.
Yeah, I'm looking back to Dusty. We all know this scheme very well. That is his first win scheme, most definitely, because he ran it quite often, and he finally got the dub in that scheme right there. Choose cone taking place, and one back goes to the inside. Flash, you know this track is a multi-groove track, so where would you want to go on this restart?
Definitely the bottom. Definitely the bottom for me. I'm very much a bottom feeder myself, so I would pick the bottom if I was one bad. So that's a good choice for him.
Well,
We have a couple trucks coming back down pit road that time. That included LRS and SP. I see Outlaw.
that's probably a good thing, knowing them. They're probably taking a good strategy call right now. So we get ready for the restart here. It's going to be about, they're going to have 16 laps of fuel left in their trucks right now. And they're going to go back green with about 26 laps to go, looks like.
Would they get anyone could stretch it? I know that sounds
No.
like a silly question because we have Clater in the field, but
You're going to be about 10 laps short. Ain't no way.
yeah.
In the trucks, maybe if it were next-gen cup cars, I'd say possibly, but these trucks, you can't. It's hard to save 1 or 2 laps, much less 10.
Alright, here they come back to the box for the restart.
Alright, back underway. Here we are, green flag. And one bad leads him down to the green. See, we try and jump out of line early. He goes up to block, and McNeil doesn't get that good of a start. But Clater hanging on the outside, tough and strong.
What bad hit the apron. Gonna allow Weiss to get the run heading into 3. Yep, here he comes down to the bottom of one bet.
Weiss missed last week, and he told me this week, he said, I'll make it up to you. I'm going to go out and win next week. I'm going to go out there and sweep it. Well, we will see. It'll be Weiss's first opportunity in the newly claimed 31 ride in the Cup Series tomorrow night for Trackhouse, as he swapped over there. But yeah, he missed last week. He's like, I'm going to go out there and win. We'll see. He takes the inside. Contact in the back.
Contact. Yeah, yeah, contact. Looks like everyone. Yeah,
Nope.
No, yeah, big crash in 3 and 4 that time.
I was on board.
Big crash in 3 and 4.
I was on board Jackboy while he was flipping. That was not good. That was not good, Flash. I was getting seasick just riding on board watching him barrel roll.
Yeah.
And I was on the hood cam.
They must be slowing down this time. They did not slow down that time. I would assume that's a caution, but
yeah, it should be this time by. The line, yes, caution is out for the second time this evening. There was a multi-truck wreck in the back, including Jackboy and a couple others.
I thought they were going to be able to get through it unscathed. Everyone kept it straight, but no. Big pile up in 3 and 4 that time, 2 laps ago.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a wild one. In the back trying to sort things out. And looks like Toby has already lagged out of tonight's race. Not much of a shock.
Yeah, disappointing for Toby. You know, he always has issues for some reason.
Yeah.
The road should be open here. And we see everyone coming down pit road. Smart call here, I believe.
Yeah, so you see how narrow that pit road is. It comes at you at a hurry, and you're not even fully, in a sense, you're not even fully out of that corner yet. And you have a banked, curved front stretch. So you're coming off that curve, and you're hitting that apron in a hurry, and you gotta get down the pit road. It doesn't do well for you most of the time.
Yeah, I hope we get an opportunity to see green flag pit stops. Hopefully, to see who can come out, brake quick enough to off that curve into the entrance.
Yeah, if we see green flag stops tonight, it's gonna be very interesting to watch.
We had another take 2 tires, I believe. High Road took 2 tires. No one else took 4, it looks like.
Well, I was trying to be one bad. LRS having to work from the back of the field. Weiss comes out right behind High Road.
This is to see if anyone does like LRS and SP did previous caution, pit again and top off.
Yeah, I'm actually interested to see who does that. Cause I think we might see a couple, because we might be getting close to that fuel window of about 16 to 17 laps and be cutting it close to getting halfway through the stage.
We had 2 takers. Yeah, we had 2 takers, Outlaw and Meso, it looks like. The 2 takers.
And Knockdown.
And Jackboy. No, he turned back onto the racetrack just as he got to the commitment line.
Yeah, that was Knockdown, that was not Meso. Meso stayed on track.
Thought I saw yellow on pit road. My mistake. So the doubled up. Iro will have control, obviously, because he's 2 on the pit stop. I'm interested to see if he drops like a rock like one bad did in the previous yellow, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, and what's funny is that High Road also took the bottom.
Yeah, I think that's where you want to be on these restarts, just bottom. Don't foresee anyone taking the top side, but I mean, who knows? I might be wrong.
Well, right now, McNeil was on the outside on the last restart, and now he is on the bottom. And don't look too far back, but 4 rows deep inside the top 10 is that 32 truck of Mr. Yeti. He has been doing wonders here the last couple weeks. We get back to the restart zone. Green
Good
flag back
takeoff
in the
by
air.
high road. Great takeoff by high road in the box.
Dusty didn't get that good of a restart. He's going to have to fill in. He gets a tap from McNeil.
Yeah, looks like McNeil hit the apron that time in 1 and 2.
Dusty now falling to the mid-pack of this truck field.
Here comes
Battle
Weiss
for
for
the
the lead now. Yep, Weiss is right underneath high road, just like he did with one bad the previous caution. Yeah, Alex, I can't foresee 2 tires being the move here. I know it's for track position early on here, but it's just, you're going to drop like a rock, I think.
Yeah, I think it's best to go ahead and take the 4. Now, if we're towards the end of the stage, I think if you want track position, get a top 3, top 4, maybe top 5 finish in the stage, yeah, most definitely. This would be a good call because you see Hyro, he hasn't lost too much spots in a matter of 2 laps. He's kind of starting to get swallowed up from the field in the back. He hits the outside wall, it's not going to do him any good. But,
Yeah, hitting that wall.
see, 3 wide, back in the pack. Settled down. Yeti has dropped outside the top 10 and to the back of the field now. Super unfortunate for that 32 truck.
Good job, Alex. Good job, Alex. Commentator's curse.
It's bound to happen. Alright, so right now we're at 17 laps to go, so we're about halfway through this opening stage here in the Truck Series again. If y'all don't know, we are at 100% races in the Truck Series, so it's a full race just like it would be in real life. McNeil trying to go for the race lead once again, and Meso has snuck his way into that 3rd position.
Yep, as you can see, we're in one big line right now. Everyone's single file, no battles throughout. Everyone's just riding. And just to say that, Meso gets to the top side of McNeil.
About to say, people started going too wide. Meso trying to make a move. LRS in the back made a move.
Here comes McNeil for the lead.
Yep, no out of bounds. He went below that white line, but there is no out of bounds, and we see a battle between. Oh, SP's around and collects 2 others.
Yeah, that SP hit the apron in 3 and 4 that time. That'll be the yellow once again.
That would be throwing it the next time by. Probably a late call by the admins in there. Play it safe. It was coming out 3 and 4, so just run to the next lap.
Yeah, SP hit the apron that time in 3 and 4. Just nowhere to go for the guys behind him.
And Meso trying to go for the race lead off of the exit, turn 4, coming to the caution. Not able to get it done. Weiss will take him to the caution. 3rd caution of the night, and it's only stage 1 flash.
Oh yeah, I was just getting ready to say, chaos already. We already have 3 yellows, 3 of our 6 before we go single file for the rest of the night. So, guys do not want to have to go to single file all for the rest of the race before
we will be.
Before we even get halfway through the end of this thing. We're not even halfway through the race yet. We're already halfway through caution.
I mean, it's creating a good chaotic race. It's been very entertaining to watch. It's the nature of the track, because what I've seen is every caution has been inflicted by somebody hitting the apron, trying to go low, not really force an issue, but it's just been getting in there and not hitting your marks. And once you don't hit the marks correctly, because again, you're entering a different direction, you're kind of entering in a different way into the corners. So because of that, you're not able to hit your marks like you want to, and it's causing that issue coming off the exit corners and causing you to hit the apron and wreck out.
Yeah, I also think the high draft's got something to do with that, just maybe a little bit. I think
yeah.
guys can get such a pull off the person in front of them that they think they can drive it in there and make it stick, and they just can't. They hit the apron, and the guys behind them have nowhere to go.
We'll see if anybody takes 2 right here. I don't believe so. Looks like your typical runners. So yeah, nobody took 2. Everybody was smart and said, you know what, we're tired of sinking. We're going to just take to it.
Yeah, so Weister leader, Mesa second, Slater's third, McNeil is fourth, and it looks like INF in the fifth. Yeah.
And Luke has cracked back up inside the top 10 after wrecking early on and has made his way back inside the top 10, right outside the top 5. So we get ready for the restart here. We'll choose this time and go green the next time by. We ain't going to miss a beat. We're going to go NASCAR nonstop here at UTR Live. And we'll be back for the restart here from Chicagoland. Alright, and we're back. iRacing, the host of the new NASCAR console game coming out in 2025. We haven't got much details on the game in quite some time. We just know that the Cup and the Xfinity Series are confirmed into the game, but we know a little bit about the playlist, but not much. It sounds like they're going to go old school with some of the old games that were good with the playlist. But other than that, not much information has been released yet. We'll probably get more info about the game from iRacing and probably around the first of the year, which is a short time away. But yeah, as we come to what could be the last series of events here in UTLR ever on this game, we get ready for the exciting of what to come in 2025, probably around September to October timeframe. This time next year, we'll be on a brand new racing game and features and amazing shows. Probably the best game we've ever seen. It's gotten old. As much as we love league racing, we do it because we love it, but it's our only game we have to play it on. We get ready for the restart here. Back on the green, Meso and Weiss leads us to the field. LRS chose the outside. He gained about 2 spots on that restart. Yeah, Meso hanging on to the outside. He cuts down in front of Clater. What a good launch by Meso into that little hole for second. LRS holding his own on the outside, getting the draft from Clater. Clater kind of moved up to help his teammate Luke. Yeah, besides Weiss, I think Meso's been the only driver that's been up here consistently inside the top 5. McNeil's definitely shown his hand. He's falling back, but now he's back inside the top 5. And 9 to go this time. Yeah, and we are only down to 8 laps to go here in the opening stage. And it's a battle on back behind the leaders. Weiss is trying to maintain, but he's trying to pull that draft. He's doing the IndyCar move, Flash. He wants to break the draft. The unfortunate thing is, in stock cars, you don't get to maintain speed. He hits the outside wall. Here comes the entire pack. On after the outside wall. Side by side. Three wide in the center of the pack. LRS back in the mix. It's 2 by 2 off of 2. Or sorry, off of 4. Coming to 7 laps to go. Here in the opening stage, Weiss bounces off, and now he's battling for second place. And third and fourth, Mesa to the lead for the time. 3 wide in turn 1. It is McNeil, Dusty, Weiss. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom to the top. Now here comes Dusty on the outside to take the momentum away for second place. It's still 2 by 2 by 2 through the back. And here comes McNeil in the 18 for the race lead. Dusty on the outside trying to get the help in the momentum. Here he comes, 3 wide for the lead once again here at Chicagoland. Weiss backs off. They're still 3 wide. There's Dude Chef in the middle. Look at this. 3 wide, a little bit 4 wide. 3 by 3. Inside the top 10. Weiss gets a little bit of a tap. What a... Yeah, now all this is somewhat settled out. McNeil is the leader. And you have... That is Dusty in second. Looks like it. Yeah, Dusty in second. One bat has creeped his way at third. And Jackboy, where did he come from up to the top 4? Three laps to go. These top 4 broken away, but what can they do to our leader McNeil as they try to use the draft, pull up to him? The fight ain't over, Flash. On board with our leader McNeil with 2 laps to go now. Here in the opening stage, they're still 3 wide back behind him, 2 wide still. Everything's settled out in the front of the field. McNeil showing his groove, showing his way. Oh, McNeil slides up, and here comes Dusty to the bottom. Dusty to the lead off of turn 4. 1 to go in the opening stage. Side by side. Yeah, INF has entered the picture. Off of turn 2 for the last time in stage 1. They are side by side. Dusty on the inside. McNeil on the outside. He's got help from Jackboy back behind. Who's going to have the exit off of turn 4? Jackboy goes high. He tries to help both trucks. Who's going to get to the line first? It is a photo finish for stage 1, and Dusty edges McNeil. What a show. And that's just stage 1. You know, it only took us 3 cautions. But we got there. We had a great show. All right, guys, we'll see y'all next week. No, I'm just kidding. Stage 1 is over, and what a show it was. 5th place, INF. We had 2nd McNeil, 3rd Jackboy, 4th Weiss, 5th was INF, 6th One Bad, 7th LRS, 8th was Dude Chef, 9th was Meso, and 10th was Clater. God almighty. Well, I thought we were going to turn into a caution fest, but it turned out to be the best racing we've seen in a long time for the trucks. We'll see what they can do in stage number 2. Dusty clears for the race lead for right now. Jackboy to his inside. He looks for the race lead. He's going to back off, get the better run in the center of the corner. Dusty side by side with him. McNeil's got the help to push Dusty, and INF not really helping the 45 out. Weist and Jackboy battling for 3rd and 4th. It is the Nice and the Trackhouse Trucks 3 and 4. INF trying to find their way around both of them. McNeil looking for the race lead. We got battles throughout. LRS coming in the picture now. LRS is trying to get by Dude Chef. Yeah, Dude Chef got into the back bumper of the 45. Kind of gave him a little love tap from back behind it in order to get that pass made. Dusty to the race lead over McNeil. Man, the guys are going hard. Yeah, High Road, there's kind of like a little secondary pack right here. Back behind this first pack is Drake, High Road, Knockdown, and Denny. Back here kind of strolled out. Oh, they got 3 wide out of shape in the mid pack. Back up to the front. INF trying to fight his way back to the front of the field. He's kind of been the quiet one tonight, sneaking his way into the top 5 and making it happen. LRS trying to make it some history. What would it be, unfortunately, if the servers shut off on us and this was our last race on Heat 5 ever, and LRS was able to claim his last league win on this game in the Truck Series, where he got his first career win? What a story that would it be. Yeah, this high draft, it's caused chaos. It's caused a lot of pressure to the drivers that makes it where anybody can win. Like you said, super speedway mentality. Back up to the front, INF is trying to find a way around Dusty, and Dusty is holding true. Again, they're 3 wide back behind an LRS right there in the middle of it all. Ooh, we got one into the wall. 45 of Jackboy gets loose. He got shunted out, looks like, out of line. He didn't lose too many spots. He kept it well rounded together, still inside the top 10. Just able to get back in the game, focus back forward. And Go Dogs has appeared into the picture, though, inside the top 10. So, Flashpoint, what are you going to ask me? No, it's not. I'm actually kind of shocked because I don't know how this package was going to react. But obviously, it shows that um, everybody's been competitive, everybody's been strong, and utilizing the draft when they can, which is allowing them to stay put and together. See, LRS gets loose off the back bumper of Go Dogs. Yeah, one bad showing his stuff early on, running in the 4th position. He's been very tame this season compared to what he has been the last few seasons. Staying kind of quiet. You see him hitting the apron, and he's going to move up the track and allowing that door to open on the bottom there. Well, we're coming up in the next about 5 laps. We should see green flag pit stops start to happen. We are 12 laps into stage number 2, and there's about 19 to go. Yeah, I think that's why they're starting to get single file. They're down to 4 laps of fuel left with 20 laps to go. And that right front with Dusty, his right front is down to 26 compared to that right rear, which is at 42. So definitely a big difference wearing down on that right front. I think probably within the next 2 laps, we'll see his drivers start peeling in, especially the back half of the field. Try and play it safe and just not chance anything. Meanwhile, these front runners are going to go another probably 4 or 5 laps. Yeah, we've seen it happen before, but in this case, I just don't see it with these trucks and this high draft. Like, yeah, maybe, but this high draft should play such a crucial role, and the way these drivers have been battling it out, I just don't see it. There's no way these drivers have been saving enough fuel to make it, an extra 2 or 3 laps. Yeah, so far, we'll see. Looks like people are going to be coming in this time. And Flash, here's the bad thing: is I'm willing to bet you we're going to see probably about half or 3/4 of this field coming in this time. Because these trucks, it's hard to save the fuel, which means, and Dusty's down to like 1 lap left, coming around to 0. He's going to be probably pitting this time. Yep. Oh, just like that. Just like that. Dude Chef got got hit. Looks like, at least on my end, Dude Chef got hit and lost a lot of time. Dusty, I don't know if Dusty didn't call his pits or what, but they made contact and it cost Dude Chef about almost 8 positions on track. Oh, everybody's coming this time. Here comes the rest of the field. They figured it out. Some drivers found out pretty quick, to say the least. About half the field was on pit road this time. Yeah, I honestly don't know because like it feels like it split the field. Like half of the field came in that first time and half of them came in that second time. So I don't know which one was actually better, to be honest. We had one truck of Dude Chef who was running second run to the back of Dusty. I don't know if it gave Dusty a penalty or not. I don't think it did. Yeah, it looks like he was able to maintain position. Hmm. Well, and here comes the help of the high draft. Who utilizes it? Because I know Luke knows how to work it, but how do you utilize the high draft to your favor and to your advantage? Yeah, it's going to be Dusty, McNeil, and then you got a line of trucks right back behind them. You got, looks like Drake, Jack Boy. I'm looking at the right, trying to get a different view here. If that's Drake, Jack Boy. Looks like the Wheat. Yep. Oh no, it is Weast. It's Weast, SP, Clater, and the 20 of INF lined up. Oh, it's Go Dogs. Oh, wow. I thought it was Drake. Yeah, so Go Dogs. Wow. Oh, and he gets in the outside wall. And now Weiss is down in the grass. Yeah, I knew that probably wasn't going to hold up too much longer. Yeah, no cars went around, so we're going to remain green. That's a huge loss to the number 40 truck of Weast after contact with Go Dogs into the outside wall. And that's just part of it, Flash. You're going to be that close behind them. You're going to be pushing. All these drivers are pushing lined up bumper to bumper. One gets in the wall, you're going to follow the rest. Al 11 laps to go here at Chicagoland in stage number 2. Cycles have cycled out. And Dusty is P number 1.
Yep, it's Dutchy and then McNeil, and then we have a group of 3 trucks, it looks like now, with 3 more trucks behind those 3. It'll be interesting to see if those 6 can get linked up and catch McNeil.
Yeah, and Flash, I'm glad I have Crimson watching the streams because we'll be on commercial break, you know, at the end of stage number 1, and this is the entire time you have not been heard. So I forgot to turn your volume back up just until now.
Thanks.
Oops. You can thank Crimson for helping him remind me.
Yeah, thanks, Crimson.
Now we're back to regular standings. Now you are heard to the people of the world across Canada and Germany and all the other countries that watch us on the live streams. That I don't know if they're bots.
Happy to be here once again in virtual Chicagoland Speedway, as you see.
Alright, so Flash has been talking mad crap about all the drivers on track and how he just does not like racing with any of them.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, they all suck. No.
Especially that South Park guy, that SP guy, yeah.
Yes. South Park on air. Yes, I love it. Getting down to the last few laps here at Chicagoland in stage number 2. It's been a great stage so far. Dusty leading the way.
Alex, you're doing exactly what I said not to be doing. You're going side by side and causing them to lose time. Yes, they're losing time.
Yeah, and that's allowing Dusty because McNeil has no help. So he's out by his lonesome. INF, if he backs up, he could probably get a run, but, you know, do I want to back up or do I just keep on push? INF is kind of back there. He's probably getting a little bit of help draft from back behind, but not much. But this is all of Dusty's right here.
Yeah, I think McNeil is a good spot here. He can just run, and if INF gets to him, that'll make it even better. But I don't think INF's going to have the help to get to him. So if I'm McNeil sitting in the catbird seat in second, you ride in second, and hope Dusty makes a mistake.
Exactly, McNeil. Like I said, on hopes and prayers, living on a dream. Down to 6 laps to go, coming down to 5 laps to go. This has been a great race so far. And I like it because I guess we got all the cautions out of the way early. It's been a lot of single file, a little bit more tamer race in stage number 2. We've seen some great
exactly.
battles.
We had 3 in stage 1, none since. I guess they finally figured out that if we get 3 more, then we're gonna have to go single file throughout the race. So I went to the racing, get it a little tamer.
Which maybe they're saving for stage 3, just maybe.
I'm seeing this from Quater. They have caught INF now. They don't go side by side. They may catch McNeil second. We'll see.
It's gonna be close. We're down to 4 laps to go. I mean, I think down to 3 this time. I just don't think they're gonna be able to catch them. I mean, you have the high
Yeah,
track.
I
It's
agree.
going to work. You're going to gain a little bit of time, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough.
I agree.
And now
Got
down
that
to
little-
3 laps to go.
That little incident with Go Dogs and Weiss kind of cost the second group a chance at McNeil and Justy, I believe.
Yeah, they're actually not too far. They're about maybe a truck length or 2 back behind McNeil at that point. But Go Dogs, sorry Go Dogs, whenever you go back and watch this later on, maybe stick to pushing. Go Dogs is a very solid driver. It's just very shocking to see him inside top 5 at times, but maybe just not the best driver to have up front. He was very not organized, looks like, and he just ended up getting to the outside wall a little too hot off the exit, and it followed everybody up there with him. Costed that group a lot of time.
Yep, I pointed it out. I couldn't believe I said that Go Dogs would win that group out loud, but
The curse. Alright, so coming around for the last time here in stage number 2, and Dusty, his
Just-
tire light is on, and the fuel gauge is on. He took just enough.
just ran out of time for the second group. They're starting to battle now. That other than they're going to catch the front 2.
I mean, at that point, yeah. I mean, you know you're not going to catch second place, so just go. Coming around for the final
deal-
time, Dusty.
Tried to make a run. But
He tried.
to come up a little short.
Not going to work. Stage 2 winner, Dusty Stud. And he ran out right at the line, too. His gauge slipped to 0 at the line.
Yeah, it looked like McNeil. Ran right at the start-finish line as well.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how close they were, but yes, they all ran out of fuel. INF gets second, McNeil gets third, Clater fourth, Meso fifth, Drake sixth, SP7 Duchev eighth, Jackboy ninth, and Go Dogs 10th. So, Flash, who do you have taken the win off of what we've seen so far?
Definitely, I hate to pick the popular pick, but definitely Dusty, I think. I think he's got the strongest truck. We've seen a couple of others up front all night long, but I think Dusty has the strongest truck right now.
It's anybody's race right now. Let's go green. Oh, and Jackboy has lagged out of the race on the restart. The 45 truck.
No.
Oh, no, sorry.
No.
Whoa, what happened? No, it's Weist and Jackboy both lagged out.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's bad news for you.
What the hell?
That's bad news for you.
Yeah, and Jack said he just messaged, he's like, I just lagged out. He had no clue. But he took the other Trackhouse driver with him. Both Trackhouse trucks done for the night just like that for a lag out. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate.
Yeah, well, Alex collects his thoughts on that. We have good races throughout. The three wide. The lead. I think that's McNeil going for the lead. It is McNeil going for the lead. There's 2 by 2 once again, coming off of 4. McNeil edges Dusty for the lead now, coming off 4.
settled down. Yeah. Drake is on top 5 now, and
Neil has the lead.
yeah, how?
Neil has the lead. Dusty second. Glider's third.
Drake is
There's a
fourth.
battle. There's a battle on back for fourth.
What a turn of events. Dusty actually had a fast truck, so did Jack Boy to an extent, but wow. But race is on now. It is, let's see, I don't know how many laps we got. 74 laps to go in this race here from Chicagoland, and yes, McNeil out in front. Drake has now found his way inside the top 5. Look out for that 22 truck now. The tables have turned, and Drake could have a shot at the top 3 once again.
Yeah, by 22. 22 is very close, near and dear to my heart. Got my first truck win in it 2 years ago, so I love seeing that 22 up front.
The only spot that he has not seen that 22 truck in is Victory Lane since Drake took over. He has finished second multiple different times, but has yet to get that 22 truck into Victory Lane.
I will see it.
It'd be Drake's first career win. Oh, he slips and hits the apron, and Dude Chef takes the center of the track and shoots out like a rocket.
Yeah, we have a lot of good stories in this particular last truck race ever. Very, very, a lot of good stories. As I said earlier, the Legacy Motor Club guys are running their first win schemes tonight.
Yeah, LRS has fallen back to the pack, fallen back deep in the pack, to the back, yeah, what's that? So he is not really much in contention right now. He's trying to find his way back to the front of the field. Meanwhile, we got some guys back up to the front, like SP trying to find his way and find that late race momentum in this number 2 truck. One bad sneaking his way back inside the top 10 for once.
If it's Dusty and Dude Chef now, as we're out of the way going into 3 and 4. Dude Chef has the run in 3 and 4. It looks like he's going to grab the lead. He will off turn 4 that time. What a power move right there from Dude Chef.
Dude Chef looking strong, dude. Like, he's just come alive recently. I don't know what's got into him, but Dude Chef has found the speed and found the pace that he's in need. And in what a way that if he goes off and wins this race, there's going to be so much drama after this race because of what has happened throughout today as far as trying to get him on a different team that he has not yet signed for, that the team owner thought he signed with. What a slap in the face this could be if Dude Chef wins tonight.
Give a little side by side there. Allowing Dude Chef and Dusty to get away from this pack. And just stop battling and get shot single file.
Yeah, this is the first time tonight that we have seen both our 2 trucks pull away from the rest of the field.
Yep. I pointed it out earlier. I was shocked a little bit that we hadn't seen that more often, but we're seeing it now.
And the death word of caution, will we get one, is the big question. We just have a couple battles throughout the field. Everybody's kind of getting single file here. Pyro looking underneath Denny. He backs out of it, looks for better options. SP has found his way outside the top 10 now.
Oh, the side by side once again. Oh my gosh.
They're trying to line up and go, but it's just so hard, but it's so fun to watch these guys go at it on the outside, on the inside, trying to find the different lanes of this track.
Drake makes his way into third. It's Drake, then McNeil, third and fourth. Is Quater in sixth, or I'm sorry, in fifth. Meso in sixth, INF seventh. And then there's a battle between INF and LRS.
Yeah, side by side with SP and INF and LRS. LRS just kind of hanging back with the help of one bad pushing him. McNeil just fell off pace after he took the lead. I'm guessing like a little shunt to the back. has caused him to fall back into that 4th position. Player inside the top 5, but Meso, who's been strong all night long, has found his way back inside the top 5.
Yeah, those the two leaders are doing what I was a little surprised they hadn't done all night long. It looked like one bad hit the apron and put LRS in the wall there. That's unfortunate for LRS.
Mason just followed his way back inside, and I don't know, LRS, he knows he could perform well here, but the talent level is just so much stronger than what it was 3 years ago, or 3 seasons ago.
Oh
So
yeah,
much more
definitely.
talent
We have
here.
we have a lot of talented guys in this race tonight, and the 2 races to follow tomorrow and Thursday. So, what a good talent throughout these fields.
Yeah, and Flash, it's just one of those things where you think about it. Whenever Luke came here and won in that truck, he dominated that race. And now here we are, he's struggling. That just shows the different talent levels over the season. And Luke is one of our more winningest drivers. He's not the winningest or close to it, but he's definitely picked up a lot more wins and obviously a Cup Series championship since his last first career win. So he's got some work to do, but tonight is just not looking the best for him right now. And Drake has forfeited his 3rd position to McNeil.
Yeah, long way to go still, obviously. Still got 2 or 3 more pit stops, I would say. At least 2 more.
So pit
At
stops
least
should be
2
happening
more.
in the next couple laps, by the way.
Yeah, at least 2 more.
Yeah, so Dusty and Dude Chef should be pitting in the next lap or 2.
And then you have this whole group of trucks.
One peels
Single
off.
file. That will be the action. One of the actions that on these pit stops is this group behind Dude Chef and Steve.
Yeah, so I'm willing to bet that the leader's going to come in this time, and then some trucks are going to peel in behind them, and then some are going to pit next time. Let's see if what happens here. Who stays out, who goes in. Some are on the outside. Plater's going to stay out.
Here come the leaders. Yep, here come Dude Chef and Dusty. A couple of others peeled off that time.
And again, it was tricky on pit road as he knocked down in the grass. It was a hard pit road entry for these drivers. And the rest that are staying out that are coming in this time, you have, that is INF, Drake, One Bad, Plater, SP. Knocked down and looks like Denny as well. And here they come in pit road this time.
No issues, it looks like. Everyone came in clean that time.
Second group was fairly clean for the most part. This first group is just now coming off of pit road. You see Dusty and Dude Chef out in front, Meso and LRS 3rd and 4th. LRS gained a lot of time right there. He gained about 2 or 3 spots back. We'll see how he blends with these other drivers that are just now coming in pits. So 16 laps of fuel is all they can hold, and we're on lap 90, so go to about lap 106.
Oh yeah, you said the full distance is 150, right?
150.
So we'll have definitely at least 2 more. I would
I'm
say.
thinking 3 more stops if we stay green.
Yeah, Mesa kind of caught for the wall. That time off 1 and 2, it looked like.
LRS got all that time. He's going to have to run around Clater. Now Mesa takes over 3rd, and LRS takes over 4th, and now Clater to 5th. But Clater on the new tires, we'll see how he attacks here. All the packs are right here. But it's crazy thinking, this is for 3rd.
Yeah, if these guys were race side by side, you know, those 2 in front of them to get away. They're pretty much racing for 3rd right now, unless we're getting yellow way late.
Yeah, their only hope is to get a yellow, which I know they don't want to see, but at the same time, it'd bring the field back together.
Dusty and Dude Chef are on the island by themselves. Then that whole group back there is racing for 3rd.
it is Meso, LRS, Clater, and High Road, the top 4 drivers for that 3rd position, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
I wonder how High Road got up there. Was he a part of this group for the pit stop? Or do you think he
I think he
played-
was. I think he was.
played a little bit of strategy? Whatever the case, it looked like he got tied on 4 at that time. Looked like he scraped the wall. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, he almost tried to throw a late block on Drake.
Rod God out in chat saying 2 trucks pulling away in high draft is impressive.
They're getting stuck back together. It looked like one truck in front of them hit the wall. I believe it was Meso who hit the wall that time on the backstretch. And it's allowed this whole group to get back together. High Road made contact with SP that time.
So this pack right here is the pack to watch.
Prater goes to the top side. It looks like he's gonna allow LRS to lead this group.
This is going to be where, if a caution ever does happen, it's going to be in this group right here, which these are some talented guys, but one wrong move and it's over. Basically to the inside of Luke for the 3rd position. Drake to the inside in pursuit with Meso. Here comes the entire inside line, getting into the foul. Nobody is there to help LRS.
Yeah, LRS is dropping like a rock, unfortunately. Meso moves to the top side. I believe that's Drake moving back into 3rd to lead this group.
And we go up front to the lead pack. It's side by side. They're just kind of exchanging the lead back and forth. Side by side now, Dude Chef takes it back over the race lead away from Dusty, and there is 2 lap trucks out ahead of him. We get ready.
I don't think
It's going to be about
traffic
another
will make-
7 laps before we get green flag stops again.
Yeah, I don't think lap traffic will make too much of an impact on those two. Unless they get really racy with each other before that, which I don't really know why they would, but...
Now, who is that they're coming up on? That is Yeti and the 32 truck they're coming up on.
This group behind them has finally got single file, but I think it's too little too late for them, unfortunately. They're definitely going to need a yellow to catch these two. Otherwise, it's going to be a 2-horse race between Justin and Dude Chef for this win. Unless one of them makes a mistake coming to pit road, which is very much a possibility.
It always is. I mean, granted, they're out by themselves, and as long as you call your pits, then you're going to have respect for each other. They're not going to hammer you into pit road. They got enough room where they can slow down and make the pit road happen and get down to speed. But, like I said, you never know. I've seen the bizarre things happen on this game that you would never imagine. So, you just never know. But still, solid
Never
racing.
say never. Never say never on someone making a mistake entering this pit road.
51 laps to go now. We have completed 100 laps, and we have 50 in the books, or 100 in the books, and now we're down coming around to 50 to go this time by. We have Dusty and Dude Chef, or Dude Chef in first with 6 laps to go for Dusty on his fuel tank. So about 6 laps we will see them hitting pit road. They've been running it dry, which is interesting to see. We'll see if anybody actually hits a different cycle. I don't think we're going to see anybody cut it short just yet.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be saving it either.
I would say maybe some strategy, but it's still too early. We still have about maybe another 3 pit stops to happen, 2 or 3 pit stops.
Yeah, it's hard to say, like you said earlier, in this hard draft, you're just not going to be able to sit behind someone and save about 2 or 3 laps.
Drake MP3 looking good tonight. Trying to maintain that 3rd place, but you got INF out back behind him. And SP into the picture again. SP is actually a little talk of the town right now. He is shipping off to Italy to spend some time with some friends, and it's going to be amazing. He's going to be ringing in the new year on a different day than the rest of us, so he'll get to ring in the new year in a different country, which is going to be a spectacular event for himself. I hope he has a blast while he's away. But this is his last race. He'll not be competing in the Cup Series nor the Xfinity Series race this week. He leaves out tomorrow morning for Italy. So we wish SP the best of luck and the best of wishes while he's away in Italy, and hopefully he gets returned to us still being on Heat 5.
Yeah, that's the question. That really is the talk of the town. Basically, every league that races on this game is whether or not the server is going to shut down after the New Year's.
Flash, this season, so far, we're only about a quarter of the way through this season. But if this is the last race, what would be your best moment that you've enjoyed so far this season? In the trucks.
There's a lot of them. In the trucks. That's a lot of them. Yeah, personally, I broadcasted a few races up here with you. Obviously, I've raced a couple here. I don't know. I can't really point it out in one moment. Honestly, how about you?
Well, I mean, fact of overall racing competitiveness along these truck drivers has just been amazing to watch week in, week out. These drivers put on a great show. Usually they're the better of the bunch and better of the fields when it comes to the trucks. So I enjoy
the racing.
I enjoy all of it.
I agree with that. The racing's been really good, especially in these lower series. Trucks has been really good. Xfinity's really good. Cup's starting to come around. Like, we've had great racing throughout all three series these last month or so.
And how would you compare this season's truck series compared to last season's so far up to this point?
Yeah, the fields are definitely better. I would say so. I would say they were real good last year, but I would say the group of guys in the lower series, they're just so talented, and I would say 10 or 12 of them have a chance to win every week.
Yeah, no, I've got to fully agree with that. Usually about this time last season, we've already had 4 to 5 people leave the league due to either personal reason or whatever their reason may be. But these drivers have stuck around week in, week out. They may have their flaws here and there, but once we got the new season up and going, they stuck it out. They didn't just dip out last minute. They stuck it out and said, hey, we think that this has a lot of support of the league and a lot of potential. So they stuck it out, and here we are, almost this 9 races in now, and running so far so good.
Yeah, I agree. Happy to see all these guys stick around and want to see this through. Hopefully we do be able to see this last farewell season on Heat 5 through after the New Year's.
Yeah, and if we are able to return after the New Year's, what's awesome is that we're going to be returning after a star-studded event and a special track like Chicagoland for UTLR. We return to the All-Star Week, where it's all 3 series into 1 week. The trucks will be off, the Xfinity Series will be off, and it'll be only Cup Series racing action, as everybody gets to have a chance to race into the All-Star race based off their heats, their last chance qualifiers, and a whole dirt format at the Bristol Dirt Race. No matter if you like dirt or not, the fact that we are we're bringing back the entire format of dirt like it should be. The heat races, the last chance qualifiers, the A mains, like, we're bringing it all back. So if we are able to come back after New Year, what a way to come back, and it's the All-Star Week to kick off an All-Star 2025.
Oh yeah, the All-Star race last year was very exciting. As you know, I won the fan vote last year to get in.
Yes, you did.
So it was a great experience to be in the All-Star race the first time. Excited for this year's, even though I don't like dirt. We're going to try and race our way in. We'll see about that. Dusty.
You saw it too.
Yeah. These two up here need to not do that anymore.
They got the room. I mean, they're a whole corner. So Dusty is in second, entering turn 1. And yeah, the pack is just now coming off, going into turn 1. Now they exit turn 2. So there's a whole set of corners out in front of these drivers.
Have those two pitted yet? They have not, right?
Yes.
Dusty and Douche.
Yes.
Oh, they have.
They're
Okay.
the first ones on pit road. Yep. On this cycle, they were the first ones in. We're kind of brief about the moments of this game. I got back, and it's kind of a Cup Series moment, but we were in practice session, kind of reliving some good moments throughout this week. Is when this league kind of first got up and going, us group of guys, I don't know if you were in the party flash at the time. I know Crimson was, and we had just, Crimson was brand new to the league. He didn't really know much. And we were in a practice session just running some fun lobbies, you know. And all of a sudden, we start singing Backstreet Boys. I Want It That Way.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And it was awesome because, again, Crimson was like brand new. He may be on the game maybe a few days, I think maybe a couple weeks, but not long. And you know, just randomly started singing Backstreet Boys, and we're all like, "Who's singing that?" And we're like, "Crimson." Yeah, and we all started singing along. That was the best part. Is we said, "You know what? Don't fight it. Just sing along." We all sang along.
Shout out Crimson, by the way. He's, as you said, he was basically a newbie on this game when he first started, and he's really improved racing-wise. And he's a great admin too for y'all. So shout out Crimson. I know he's watching. So there you go, bud. Shout out Crimson.
Yeah. He'll probably message me in just a second. Like, aw. He's watching the race and wrapping Christmas presents with his wife, which I don't know why he's wrapping presents for himself. I know he didn't buy anything for his wife. He probably just bought stuff for himself. He's like, yeah, I'll save this for later.
Hopefully he got the Titan to do quarterback. That's what we need. But that is what I want to see for Christmas. The Titan get to do quarterback.
You know, Crimson went inside the draft for next season, and he found Gus quarterback, and it's a Christmas present for you as well. But he went and wrapped him up. He's going to just stuff him underneath the Christmas tree this year.
Yeah, all right, I'll be right over.
We're going to kidnap him for about a week.
I'll be right over for that, Crimson.
We'll kidnap him for a week, and we'll see who it is.
Yeah, these two swapped the lead. Dusty's leading now as they come down the backstretch once again. They're coming up on a lap car. I can't quite tell who that is just yet. It looks like Elwall from Dusty's point of view, but they'll have to get a little closer to that. Dusty has the lead.
That is Outlaw.
Good Shep is second. I saw the blue, and that's kind of what I figured. But yeah, Dusty's leading, Dead Chef second. I haven't taken a look at the group behind them in a little while to see who's third.
It's hard to tell. I think LRS and then we're third. 34 laps to go, by the way. Lead
Looks like INF.
It is
INF leading this group.
You got INF, and then you have Meso, and then I believe that is High Road in that will be 5th position. No, that's SP. SP, and then Go Dogs? Go Dogs back inside the top 5?
It looks like,
or
I believe
maybe
so.
a lap car, maybe, I wonder.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's true.
I don't know if he got put up and down. And I don't want to say that he is in position on the lead lap because I could be wrong because I've seen him multiple laps down before, and then I've seen him at certain truck where he's actually a solid truck and is inside the top 5. And he's been inside the top 5 tonight already, so I don't know.
Yeah,
After
but about
25,
that,
where
that
are you?
He's definitely a lot down.
We need a counter.
Definitely a lot down, honestly, for Go Dogs. No offense to Go Dogs, obviously, but
I'm willing to bet he probably is. A good gap back behind him, though, to the rest of the pack, way back from off turn 2 of the third place and fourth place and fifth go on into turn 3. We'll see pit stops happening once again here in about 3 laps though. We're going to see onboard INF, and we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay right here. You're not going to miss a beat here at UTLR. 32 laps to go now.
Go meet! Go meet! I said a beef hot links!
I said a beef hot links.
I said a beef hot links!
I said a beef hot links.
I said a brat beef kielbasa hot smoked sausage cheddar wurst!
I said a brat beef kielbasa hot smoked sausage cheddar wurst.
When I say Hillshire, you say farm! Hillshire!
Farm, go meat!
This is it. This is one of the big shows. We're ready to race. Green flags in the air. The Craftsman Truck Series. Here we go. For the lead. Oh, wow. Can't believe it. It's coming alive.
It's going to get exciting.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series is set to go.
Oh, the seventh around.
Side by side into the wall hole.
Oh, yeah, guys. That's awesome.
Welcome to NASCAR Cup Series Racing.
3 wide for the lead.
One car round. He's upside down. Oh!
Coming to the checker. From the streets of Chicago. Proud of you, boys.
Remember me? Of course you don't. But I'm sure you recall that Twin Peaks is your local source for scenic views. We're men. We eat with our hands, and we ref from the bleachers.
Witness Holden!
They can't hear you. This lodge is your local manly escape. Only here are you encouraged to indulge in all the man-sized portions of scratch food, sports, and 29-degree draft beer your manly manliness desires. So get your axe into Twin Peaks and experience the lodge mentality.
Alright, and we are back, and Flash's mic is turned back on. I don't think this time. Back with you here from Chicagoland, and it is getting down to nitty-gritty. First place has kind of opened up a little bit of a gap, and that is Dusty Stud, who has opened up quite a little bit of a lead here over Dude Chef. Better pit stop. 26 laps to go now, and now they are not together no longer.
As you saw, or as you and I saw over the break, Dusty peeled off ahead of on the pit road ahead of Dude Chef, and that's what allowed them to get a little bit of separation here.
Yeah, and we thought that Dude Chef might try to go with Dusty, maybe like one more pit stop before it'll happen, but no, they decided otherwise. And right now, over a 1.5 second lead over Dude Chef now with 25 laps to go, and is back to third place with SP, and an 8-second gap right now to third place.
Yeah, I said during the break that I thought we were going to get another yellow, but I think they're like too separated now, unfortunately, to have a yellow unless someone hits the wall and someone behind them doesn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, still a little bit of a gap, or a little bit of a battle with, let's see, INF would be, looks like third, and then fourth being Meso. That little group of 4 definitely working well. No Flash, we were talking about before the break, but I think Go Dogs is on the lead lap.
Really? What makes you think that?
Yeah, I mean, he's been running top 10 at one point, and he's staying up there, and he pitted with INF and Meso and SP. As a lap truck, I don't know if I'd be pitting with other groups. I mean, yeah, you have the high draft in place, but something tells me that he would not be pitting with 3 other drivers on the lead lap if he was a lap down truck.
That is true. That is true. Looking in the group chat here, Inspired Motor Club group chat, looks like Quater called Ty Road out at some point for being way too slow, and High Road apparently tried to chop Quater's nose off. So I'll be interested to hear about that post-race.
Some good controversy and down to 22 laps ago. INF got on board him in that third position. Battle with third has been raging on the last few laps, but the talk of the town is obviously in the lead with Dusty just dominating.
Yeah, you asked who I thought who had a good chance earlier, and I said Dusty, and it looks like it's gonna come through. Hopefully, first or second, it looks like.
It's definitely coming true so far. I'm trying to look back, doing some stat look-arounds, and let's see. For Dusty, his last win this season, and it was in the Cup Series. Back to this.
I was about to say it shouldn't be too long.
It was in the Cup Series, and it was November 6th. So about a month ago, roughly, was Dusty's last win at the Martinsville Speedway in the Next Gen car. But Dusty's last truck win is a different truck win. Let's see if I can try to find that stat. That was going to be into last season. So do some stat searching here.
While you do that, Dusty and Dude Chef are still single file, obviously. No, here they come, side by side. Dude Chef going for the lead on the top side of Dusty, but it looks like Dusty will, as I say that, Dusty or Dude Chef will have the momentum coming off for. They're side by side for the lead now. I don't know if they're doing this on purpose or if they're trying to make it look pretty, but they're doing a very good job of it right now. But they're shot by shot for the lead. One of them can't get past the other just yet. You're definitely going to need help, I think, to get around the person in front of you without drafting help. And as you see Dusty pull back ahead of Dude Chip.
So went back and looked. Unfortunately, I did not have the picture that I need to actually show the stats on this one, because I forgot to get this picture last season before we switched everything over. And it was a truck series schedule of the pole winners and the winners, but I can say Dusty did win at some point last season. He was driving the 10 truck, but he only has one win, so it was definitely sometime last season when Dusty was able to pick up his last win. So it's been quite some time, to say the least. I will say it's probably been at least since maybe July, at least, of last year, since Dusty has last won in the Truck Series.
How about Dude Chef? I know it hasn't been long since Dude Chef won. Truck wise.
Dude Chef just won at Charlotte 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago.
He was our last winner, so we were off last week in the trucks, and then we had a Thanksgiving break. So yes, the last truck race was Dude Chef. Dude Chef's been on a tear these last 2 weeks. It'd be in the trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. And that is Outlaw getting back in the picture. He's trying to get one of his laps back.
I'm interested to see if he plays a role.
Oh, look at this.
No, here. Yeah. 45 pit stops
together.
once again. Yep, coming in together.
And here come the
A
leaders.
whole other.
Oh,
Yeah,
one missed pit road.
It looks like SB who missed pit road.
What an unfortunate circumstance for SP. SP misses pit road and has to go back around, costing him time. That's just a heartbreaker. I mean, it is a gut wrencher whenever you miss pit road because you have to go down, and at that point, you're hitting the brakes trying to get down, and then you miss. You're like, oh well, crap! I gotta get back on the gas because I don't want to lose all this time.
Yeah. Unfortunately for SP, that'll pretty
Oh,
much take him out of
Dusty
contention for a top
sped.
5.
Dusty has had
Oh.
a speeding penalty,
Oh no, that's.
and Dude
oh,
Chef
gosh.
did not.
Oh gosh, that'll. Oh, that sucks for
And
Dusty.
all of second, third, and fourth, Dusty has lost ground to even the second pack. Dusty's
pretty
going to
much.
come out in 10th right now. We'll see how he cycles out to probably about roughly, he might gain a couple spots. But this is a huge turnaround.
Yeah, we have one missed pit road, and then Dusty sped. And pretty much hand the wind over to Dude Chef, I would think.
So, Dude Chef is going to be your new race leader. And we'll probably get a lap count right here. It's going to be 13 laps to go. Coming around for 12 for the leader of Dude Chef right there on your screen. 12 laps to go this time by for your new race leader, Dude Chef.
What a return of events, Alex. Looked like we were going to have a 2-horse race for this win, but it's out the window now, unfortunately.
What a series of events. And also keep an eye on the fuel. 12 laps to go, and Dusty has 14 laps of fuel left, and they both pit at the same time, so I'm willing to bet that Dude Chef has about 14 laps of fuel with 12 laps to go. So they should be about 2 laps to go. We'll see how it fades out over these next few laps here, because that's going to be where it comes down to, is how fast does the fuel fade. And he is out by him lonesome.
Yeah, INF and Mesa are a group by themselves of 2. And then you have Quater and Go Dogs.
Yeah, so Dusty has now cycled out with pit stops to the 8th position.
Went from a top 5, barely in the top 10. That's what a speeding penalty will do.
Had a track like Chicagoland where you had about 3rd through about 6th all grouped up single file, and you got yourself a penalty, and now you lost all that time. Now coming down for 9 laps to go here in what could be the last race here in ETLR Truck Series. I'm looking, trying to see. One bat has also lagged out of the race now.
I would say not surprising, but it kinda is.
Yeah. Trying to see who is in 3rd.
I believe that's Mesa.
No, INF, I think. Or, yeah, 3rd, Mesa, sorry, I was thinking 2nd. We've been so used
I was
to 3rd.
gonna say.
2nd place.
Yeah, our podium right now is Dude Chef INF and then Mesa.
And those 2 tandems have kind of pulled away and opened up a gap from the 2nd set of tandems.
Well, mentioned how just want to mention real quick, I mentioned earlier the 22 is near and dear to my heart. My first truck win came in the 22, but the 99 is also another one that's near and dear to my heart. Love to see the 99 back up front. I piloted 2 truck wins last year and a Final 4 appearance last year, so good to see this 99 back up in front, and it looks like it's going to get back to victory lane once again.
Yeah, with 7 laps to go now, coming around what will be 6 to go for the 99 machine. Late race drama SP with a missing pit road violation, and then the two top contenders of the night who looked like they were just dominating away. Dusty had the race lead and dominated. Dushev pulled back up to him, and then Dusty caught speeding on pit road on the last stop of the day.
I'll be interested to hear how that happened.
Oh.
I wonder if he just got.
An SP is around. We have a caution. SP
Really?
and looks like
Yeti.
Yeti.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh no.
We'll see if they call it. Probably will.
Oh yeah, dude, chef slowed down. Yep, caution's
Caution
out.
is out with 5 to go. This is going to set up a green, white, checkered finish. Hold everything. Everything is not done just yet.
I don't think pit road will be open this time. I think they'll have to go another way. Yeah. Dude, chef. Yeah, pit road's closed.
We're going to recycle everything out.
Yeah, I was just saying before that caution. Very interested to hear how Dusty got caught speeding, or how he was speeding on the last pit stop and just linked up with Dooch. I wonder if he got to the brake, couldn't get to the brake got to it too late, and that's how he sped, or what that case may be.
Yeah, what an odd set of circumstances for a late race caution. Alright, so Go Dogs was not. Okay, so you were correct, Flash. Go Dogs was not on the lead lap. He was just pitting state in the draft.
Yeah, I figured that's what that was the case. Once again, no offense, Go Dogs.
Alright, so they were coming to hit 5 to go that time. It's now, I believe.
Oh man.
So we're down to 4 to go, coming 3 to go this time.
Dude, chef was so close to putting this one away. He was so close to putting this one away. Once we got 5 to go, that would have been no more cautions, but couldn't get to the sharp finish line. And Tom?
Not quite. It happened off of the exit of turn 2. Question is, who stays out and gambles? Do we see anybody gamble with a green, white, checker finish on the line?
I don't think you can. I think 4 tires are key here. I might see some people take 2, but I think everyone's going to pit. Yes, that appears to be the case. Everyone is pitted.
Yep, Yea's gonna go get his lap back. Everybody on the pit road.
So yeah, now I'll be interested to see who gambles and takes 2 here.
Well, we're gonna see pit stops happen. We're gonna see the choose cone take place, and we'll be right back for the green, white, checkered finish here at Chicagoland for the Truck Series. Stay tuned right here.
$497, $498, $499, $500.
Let's go heavy. Yeah, got it. Looking strong, Nick.
Go on, brush your shoulders off.
Red one is on the move.
Evening, ladies. What are you so excited about? Of course, your boyfriend's here. Okay. Okay. Who's with Red? Reach!
Someone took Nick. We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
The guy's a legend.
What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted from the North Pole complex.
Are you saying?
Alrighty, guys. So with the last restart of the night, they chose to, on the backstretch, to get back underway to make the most of the green flag opportunity. So we'll come back to the green flag right here. Shows on the backstretch.
Jumped that time.
Here we go.
Yeah, Mesa kind of jumped. Everyone got it clear. Dude Chef has the lead going either 1 or 2.
Oh, they had to
Anybody
choose
be
that
able to
time.
make
It was
the
2 to go. They had to.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Duchep has the lead. Meso second. INF looks like he gets into third. Will anybody have a shot at Duchep here? I guess that is the answer. Question.
They're going to try everything they can. Meso in second. The battle is on. The white flag for the last time here from Chicagoland and the Truck Series. Dude Chef takes it.
This looks like a Thor Sport 1-2. Potentially. It's a matter of which two is first and which one's first and which one's second. I don't think Meso is going to have any help, unfortunately.
No, one last time. It's been a clean ring checkered. Meso in for one last time. It's not going to work. Off of turn 4. He won 2 weeks ago at Charlotte Oval. He's going to do it again. Thor Sport back to victory lane. Welcome, Dude Chef. Meso grabs up the second spot for a Thor Sport 1-2 finish, and INF claims the P3 podium position. LRS and Dusty manages off a 4th and 5th place spot, followed by Ardini in the 6th, Clater in the 7th, McNeil in the 8th, and Highroad 9th. And let me see, got 10th. It was Go Dog. Oh no, sorry, Knockdown. Knockdown got 10th. What a show tonight. What an incredible race filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. Congrats to Dude Chef. We're going to take a break. We're going to go get our top 3 interviewers, and we'll be right back for post-race interviews. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to post-race interviews, and it is a spicy victory lane this evening, and we are all here for it. I'm down here on the start-finish line with Mr. Winner, who's been on a hot streak, Mr. Dude Chef, my man. How does it feel to be back in victory lane tonight, first of all?
It feels pretty good, man. You know, you have high expectations for yourself, but you never actually know what's going to happen, so I'm just glad we can go out and get the job done tonight. Especially at Chicagoland.
Dude, what a way to go out. before I get to the big question I want to ask, could be the last Truck Series race on Heat 5 in this league. How does it feel to go out knowing that this could be it? And what a track like Chicagoland, with how UTLR is like a sanctioned event, and this is like a sanctioned track for us. It's crown jewel to us. So how does it feel to have a crown jewel race in our sense to win it, and it could be the last one?
It feels pretty good, man. I can't even lie. You know, I touched on this, I believe in, I don't remember. I think it was Charlotte when I won at Charlotte. You know, knowing that the end of the game could possibly be on the horizon, these wins mean just a little bit more. You know, and especially with it being Chicagoland. Chicagoland was actually the first NASCAR race that I ever went to back when I was 15 years old. So being able to come out on potentially the end of the game and going to a place that holds a special place in my heart in real life, and it being a crown jewel race at UTLR, you know, it's that's a trifecta for me that I don't think that I could I could possibly overcome. I guess, you know, I don't really know the words for it. Just feels good to go out and win tonight.
Dude, and you had such a dominant truck all night long. We finally saw the breakaway with you and Dusty, and then the unfortunate speeding penalty coming from Dusty. Uh, what was the kind of the thought process and the feelings that you felt whenever you heard? Because I know everybody's on my buddy on track, but at the same time, you have that competition edge on yourself, like hearing, okay, the guy I've been bound with all night finally got a speeding penalty. Like, what was going through your head whenever that happened?
I mean, obviously, I was gutted for Dusty. We were getting ready to have one hell of a battle coming to the line, I feel like. And but once I found out he had that speeding penalty, my whole entire mentality was just go get it and don't hit the wall. Don't put yourself in a jeopardizing position. You've got such a strong lead on everybody that, you know, all you got to do is just run out these final 13 laps and pretty much got it locked. But that did not seem to be the case, as we had a caution there at the very end of the race. So that put me really on edge there at the end.
Yeah, no, from what I've been hearing, it sounds like it was a lot of edge drivers right there. That caution came out late in running, but definitely a correct call. Just super unfortunate. But we came out all clean. Everybody turned out good, and your position did not change. So it's still first whenever we came to the caution, and first on top of the podium here tonight. So congrats on that. And last but not least, I gotta ask, with everybody knowing what's been going on throughout today, how does it feel, and what's the emotions knowing I just won this race, and with the potential team change, I don't think there's gonna be any changes after you slap this one across the face. Am I correct?
Well, you know, we got a couple weeks to sit out and decide some things, and I'm not gonna give a definite yes or no to what my future is gonna look like, but um, yeah, no, I mean that's really all I can say right now. We had some interesting things happen after I woke up from my nap today, so we got some stuff to iron out, but we'll get it all taken care of, and you guys will see where I land eventually.
Yes, sir, indeed. Well, before we let you go for the night, any shout outs tonight, as you being the winner? The floor is yours at this point.
Yeah, you know, big shout out to all the boys at Thor Sport, all the guys at DSM, and you know, you guys up here in the booth that come out and broadcast these races for us. Um, Big shout out to UTLR as a whole. You guys are definitely probably one of the premier leagues left on Heat 5, and it's a lot of fun to come out here in 20 car fields and race and stuff like that. So big shout out to you guys for putting this on every week, and I appreciate everything that everybody's done.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to take the interview, and congrats on this last win. Hopefully, it's not the last win on Heat 5, but we'll see what comes out of it after the new year.
Yes, sir.
All right, my man. And we head down to pit row where we have Flash staying down there with our second place runner up.
Yes, I'm down here on pit road. I believe this is INF. It's INF, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's Meso. Yeah, it's in it with Meso. down here, finished cross start finish line in second. Meso, well, walk me through your race. Well, tell me what happened.
First off, I didn't know it looked like INF. That's okay. That's fine. Pretty insane race, to be honest. Well, the draft was a very huge factor, and it was crazy. It cost a lot of stack ups, and it was carnage for the first two stages. Separated out a little bit stage 3, and well, it got interesting.
Well, yes, we pointed it out in the broadcast earlier that you looked very strong early on. Was that 88 strong all night long? Or did you have to tweak it at stage 3?
No, I made no adjustments to the truck all night. Felt good. I was able to pass on the high side on the restart to get around everybody, get up to the front. But stage 3, I just couldn't get past people that time. It was much harder when everyone was 3 wide.
Yeah, we saw some 3 wide all throughout the field. Good to see you up there, though. But yeah, I have one last question before I let you go. What are your thoughts going into the break? If this was your last race on Heat 5, how do you feel about it?
I'm finally glad I had a complete race. Didn't get involved in any wrecks, and got a finish we finally deserved, and getting second. And if this is the last race of the truck series, I'll take it.
Well, I was happy to see you up here. Good finish. And we'll pass it off to Alex now with our 3rd place finisher.
Yes, sir. I'm down here on pit row with Mr. 3rd place finisher INF, my man. What a way to get it done tonight. You had a solid truck all race long, just could not quite find the speed to get to the lead tonight. Was there any hope and probabilities of you getting to the lead at some point, or were you just trying to hang on for that 3rd place?
Yeah, I think my car generally was a little too tight to be able to lead. I think I had a car that was capable of leading, but I think just Sammy and Dusty were just too quick for me to really be able to keep up with them. And I think there weren't a lot of instances tonight where I think I could have had a chance to take the lead, but that's ultimately fine with me, though.
Well, man, I mean, you looked strong most of the race. It was pretty much a solid race for you all night long, and you were kind of the team owner here for this big talk of the town tonight. What was your thoughts about kind of going into this race, knowing what's kind of at stake for you and your team and your drivers?
Yeah, well, it was definitely a weird thing. I didn't even know that was even happening until I thought he was joking with the statement he made in the server, and I'm like, oh, haha. But just in case, I should probably ask Dude Chef, like, hey, is everything is okay, right? Like we're still good, right? And when he woke up, apparently, unbeknownst to him, he wasn't on my team anymore, and that was quite a weird thing to go through. We both knew it was going to be kind of weird to see how that played out. But we knew one thing's for sure is that still be at least on the team for tonight. It's on him if he wants to go or not. I would very much like him here, and I would consider Sammy a good friend of mine, and I'd love to keep having him here. But it's his choice. But yeah, and then towards the end there, I mean, it's two kind of weird owner boss things, because it's like at that caution, well, I feel some ways about it. On one way I feel about it, I feel like Sammy, by the time the caution was called, I feel like Sammy had already crossed this finish line to hit 5 laps to go, which there would be no more cautions within it. Although apparently that was not the case. What is the case, though, is who was involved in, and unfortunately, they have been involved in quite a number of questionable cautions towards the end of races that have altered some endings to those races. they're good people, but unfortunately, this isn't the first time they've done something like this, and not the second, or third, or fourth, or and so on. But at the end there, I felt like you did mention earlier, if I had a chance of maybe taking the lead, I could have had a chance of taking the lead and stealing the win from my boy, but or from my boys up in the front row. But I knew no, that's not how I'm gonna play it. My boys are gonna get this, and they're gonna fight it amongst themselves like how it should have been. But I'm just happy that they got the 1-2 for them. Both of their efforts have been so remarkable. Not even just in trucks, but across Cup and Xfinity. I mean, it's been awesome and a privilege to have them. And yeah, it's just it's been weird. It's been a weird night. It's been a weird day.
It really has.
Not even just in here, but it's just been outside of the UTLR sphere. It's just been a weird day. And I don't know. I'm kind of just ready to take a nap.
I feel you completely, 100%. Last question for you, really, and that's you have been here since almost season 3, season 4. You've done broadcasting for us. You've done races. You've competed in a lot. You've won a lot here. If this was your last race on, granted, you get to race tomorrow night in Cup and possibly an Xfinity, I think. Or no, you took Xfinity away. But with it being the Truck Series, if it was your last one, I mean, what was the thought process, knowing you got a top 3 in your last one at a place like Chicagoland?
Well, I guess the thought process would be that, you know, I guess it's weird to think about it. Like, you just wake up next week or like 2 weeks from now and just be like, it's just done. Like, you can't do anything, or, you're not going to be able to do this. So you never really think about, or at least in my sense, I haven't really thought about what life would look like after that. I kind of just think about what I'm going to be doing next and what is out there to race and what there's to be done. But I'm happy that I was able to at least get people that I care about good results that make them happy, and get a nice, respectable result for myself out of it too. And it's happy. I don't know about some people. I think a lot of the people that were raced in here will probably race on Wednesday. But like, I don't really look forward to the racing so much. So like, I look forward to racing. Obviously, I love doing this, but I look forward to every week to seeing everyone and being able to say some goofy crap and try at least to make some person laugh. But I think that's what I would miss the most about it, probably.
Indeed. I mean, I feel you all the way. I think we all have those moments where, like me and Flash talked about the pre-race, it's just, granted, it's not the last one of this league. If that is the case, would obviously go to other ventures and other games. But
yeah,
knowing this is the last, possibly NASCAR gaming on this Xbox and everything, it's so much to take in. Knowing the reality, we've been talking about it for weeks and months. Like, okay, yeah, this could be okay, whatever. It'll probably hang on, but you get down to this week, and it's like knowing truly this could be the last race on a NASCAR gaming console game until iRacing next season and next year. So hopefully we get to hang around, and all this sentimentalness gets to hang out for another 7 months for us to finish the season out. But we just truly don't know at this point. But it was definitely a spectacular race from you, INF, and I greatly appreciate what you've done so far this season, and hopefully it gets to continue after the first year.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you as well, for you guys for well, especially you, Storm, for welcoming me here, and everyone else for just welcoming me. I enjoy every week, looking forward to coming in here and racing, and been very blessed to race here and know such great people.
Oh yeah, for sure. We got you. Well,
yeah.
It's been an amazing race, amazing people here, amazingness all the way around, and Flash. Such an amazing and outstanding race. We saw 4 wide racing. We saw 3 wide. We saw side by side for the lead. We saw 3 wide for the lead. We saw 4 wide for, I think, second or third. We saw it all. And Dusty capturing the win, or not Dusty, Dusty getting a late race speeding penalty. Dude Chef capturing a back-to-back win, and just showing up here tonight at Chicagoland. What a race. And if this is the last truck race ever on this game, what a way for it to go out.
Oh yeah, we saw some great racing all night long. From the leaders to the mid pack to the guys in the bring it up the rear. All great racing. Very excited for tomorrow's Cup race and the Xfinity race on Thursday. Very excited for it, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, after the new year.
Yes, sir. Well, it's been my honor, Flash. Thank you so much for coming up in the booth tonight. What a way to end it tonight. To having you up here always makes my day. And we're going to see each other. All 4 of us will probably be on track tomorrow night for the Cup Series here at Chicagoland. We get inside our race cars and we get ready to take the track for the last time in the Cup Series this physical year, and hoping that we get to come back in 2025. But until then, guys, if we do return, it will be 2 weeks after the new year. We'll be off next week for the Christmas holidays, and then that following week we're off for the new year. And then if we come back, it's going to be All-Star Week for the UTLR league, and that is Cup Series only. So it's going to be almost a month before the Truck Series takes track again, if we do get to return. So it's been my pleasure, my honor. Thank you for everybody who's done everything in this league and helped make this league what it is today. We couldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without the fans, the local support, and everybody. So we greatly appreciate you, and we will see y'all hopefully next year in 2025. Until then, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you around.